Imagine waking up and realizing your TikTok is already working for you, even if you haven't posted in 3 days. That's the power of building a content system, and in this module, I'll show you how to set one up. Posting every day without a plan might feel productive, but it's not sustainable. What actually scales is structure, having a repeatable format, a weekly strategy, and a few automation tools that make it feel effortless. Top creators don't post randomly, they build trust through systems. They use content buckets, specific themes they rotate through to stay consistent and on brand. They batch content in one sitting and spread it out over days. They reuse high-performing videos with a simple caption tweak. And they use auto-posting tools so TikTok keeps running even when they're focused on their product or business. That's exactly what this module is about. We'll walk through content planning, batching, scheduling, and even repurposing, so your TikTok presence becomes a consistent engine, not a creative struggle. Also, if you're just joining us now, feel free to go back and catch modules 1 through 7. They're packed with strategies that lead up to this point. Feeling stuck on what to post next? You're not alone. Every creator hits that wall. But the difference between amateurs and pros is this. Pros don't wait for inspiration. They build a system. One of the best systems you can use is something called content buckets. These are recurring categories of posts, like tutorials, personal stories, tips, or product shoutouts. Instead of starting from scratch every time, you simply rotate your buckets. Let's say you pick 3 content buckets. First, you share quick educational tips based on what your audience is struggling with. Next, you post a short story, maybe something real that happened to you or a lesson you learned. Then, you softly recommend a tool or product that's helped you, something you actually use. That's it. Just 3 types of content repeated weekly. No more overthinking, no more burnout. This simple structure makes your content feel natural. And more importantly, it builds trust. And remember, buckets aren't meant to box you in. They're meant to free you up so you can focus on showing up consistently. In the next scene, I'll show you how to turn these buckets into a real content calendar. Even if you've only got 1 hour a week to work with, you don't need to post every single day to grow on TikTok. What matters more is having a simple plan you can actually stick to, and that's where your weekly schedule comes in. Here's the trick. Pick just 2 or 3 days a week where you can realistically show up, even if you're busy. Then assign a content bucket to each of those days. That way, you're never stuck wondering what to post. Let me give you an example. Say your 3 buckets are quick tips, personal stories, soft product promos. Your schedule could look like this. Monday, post a helpful tip. Wednesday, share a short personal lesson. Friday, do a gentle promo or show what you're building. That's it. No pressure, no burnout. Just a consistent rhythm your audience can rely on. And if you want to go further, you can repeat that same structure weekly. Just change the examples inside each bucket. This builds trust, keeps your content fresh, and saves you serious time. In the next scene, I'll show you how CalmNest converts all that traffic, using design and upsells that make people actually buy. Now that you've seen how CalmNest drives traffic, let's talk about what happens after someone clicks your link. That's your golden opportunity. But here's the truth. Most people will leave in seconds if your design doesn't feel right. Let's talk about how design and upsells can turn casual viewers into paying customers. First, your website has to look clean and mobile friendly. Over 90% of your traffic from TikTok will be on their phones. So your product page needs to load fast, look good on small screens, and avoid clutter. Next, don't overwhelm them with too many products. The best high-converting TikTok brands usually highlight just one main product per page. Make it easy to say yes. Now here's where it gets exciting. Upsells. What's an upsell? It's when you recommend an extra product right before or after checkout, something related, simple, and hard to resist. For example, CalmNest added a buy 2, get 1 free pop-up after someone added 1 item to cart and it doubled their average order value. You can use apps like Zipify one-click upsell or reconvert to do this. They make it effortless. Just set up the offer once, and it keeps working for you. Finally, build trust. Add shipping time estimates, refund guarantees, and simple icons that show your site is secure. This might feel small, but it can drastically improve conversion rates. Little changes in design and upsells can make a huge difference. CalmNest went from struggling sales to $100,000 per month using these exact tweaks. Coming up next, I'll walk you through the exact paid ads and email flows that help bring those numbers in every month without burning out. So, CalmNest was getting consistent traffic from TikTok, but how did they scale it to over $100,000 a month? It wasn't just about posting more. The real growth came from building a smart system, one that turned traffic into loyal customers using paid ads and automated email flows. Let's break this down. First, paid ads. They started by running retargeting ads on Facebook and Instagram, aimed only at people who had visited their Shopify store. These were warm leads who already knew the product. The ads reminded them, showed new angles, and often included limited time offers. Next, they created lookalike audiences based on those store visitors and past buyers. This helped them reach new people who had similar interests and behaviors, a powerful way to scale. Now let's talk email. The CalmNest team built a 3-part automated email sequence that every new subscriber received. Email 1, a warm welcome plus product benefits. Email 2, a behind-the-scenes founder story. Email 3, a soft nudge with a discount or bonus tip. They also had abandoned cart emails set up. So anytime someone left items in their cart, they'd get a gentle reminder to complete the purchase. And finally, post-purchase emails. These were packed with helpful tips, usage instructions, and upsells, turning one-time buyers into repeat customers. All of this ran in the background. Once it was set up, CalmNest was able to scale without burnout because the system kept converting people even when they weren't online. Next up, I'll show you the actual $100,000 dashboard and the key lessons from this entire journey. This is where everything comes together. Let's step away from theory and look at some real numbers. This is the part where most people say, but does it actually work? Let me show you. Here's a snapshot of CalmNest's Shopify dashboard. You'll see over $100,000 in total sales, more than 2,000 fulfilled orders, and a conversion rate just above 2.5%. These aren't wild numbers from a one-time viral post. This is the result of building a repeatable, structured system that works day after day. Look closely, and you'll see how everything we've talked about comes together here. The TikTok content drove awareness, the website design converted visitors, the upsells increased the cart size, the emails and retargeting ads brought people back. It wasn't magic, it was strategy backed by consistency and real execution. Now, I'm not saying you'll hit $100,000 in your first month. Most people won't. But what I want you to see is this. You don't need to guess. This is a roadmap. If you follow the structure, test, and keep learning, you can absolutely build something that works. I wanted to show you this proof because I know what it's like to doubt yourself, to wonder if these strategies are just hype. But this dashboard proves that when you combine creativity with a system, real income is possible. In the final scene, I'll give you the key takeaways from this journey and how to start applying this for your own content, your own product, your own path. Let's zoom out for a second. You've seen the CalmNest strategy in action, from traffic to design, to upsells, to automation, and even the $100,000 dashboard. But here's what I want you to take away from this. They didn't go viral. They didn't post 10 times a day. They just built a repeatable system that worked piece by piece. And you can do the same. Here are 5 simple things you can apply from their strategy. 1. Post just 2 to 3 times per week using a content plan that fits your life. 2. And design clean, mobile-friendly product pages. Feature one main product and reduce the clutter. 3. Add a small upsell, a bundle, a bonus, or a frequently bought together offer. Set up 2 to 3 basic email flows, a welcome series, an abandoned cart reminder, and a post-purchase thank you. 5. Make people trust you. Use reviews, delivery timelines, and simple design to make the buying decision easy. That's it. This isn't about becoming a TikTok influencer. It's about becoming a strategic creator who builds something sustainable, even if you're starting from zero. You already have the roadmap. Start with one step, one video, one product tweak. And just so you know, I personally use Shopify to run stores like CalmNest. It's simple, reliable, and it's what powers everything I showed you in this module. If this helped you, leave a comment and subscribe. And apply just one of these tips this week. That's all. No pressure. I'll see you in the next module. Was this helpful? Give it a like. It really helps. And feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. I do read them and I always try to reply when I see them. And one more thing, make sure you turn on notifications because the next module brings everything together.